Hello and welcome back to another fabulous part here on my channel. I have no idea what part this number is, and don't judge me for that, but we are going to be talking about the eco lifestyle, and I just came in here to do a very quick update. She's about to go to class and things, but I figured I'd come in here. I'll see you guys. Her birthday might be postponed, I'm not really sure, but she is pregnant. I don't think you guys can really tell, but we did get a notification saying she's eating for 2. Literally, that's all this update is. I'll see you guys very, very soon with another update. Probably when we get to actual Saturday. Is that the plan? Yeah, because that was her original birthday. Now her birthday has been moved probably to Sunday. And could possibly get moved to Monday because you can't age up while you're pregnant. So until she gives birth, you know, it is what it is. This baby is Jeremiah Glass, who I did give a makeover, and so I would expect us to probably move in together, relatively soon. Is this... That looks like a lot like him, but it's actually... I was like, that's probably a woman. But yeah. So we will obviously see here in the future, probably in this later episode, because we're having a child. Oh my god. And our neutral, like our good, about to make a great impact on the world footprint is like dying? I'll look into that. I'll see you guys soon. Alrighty, we are getting started again. Today is actually Saturday. We have invited someone to move in with us. And I do believe in the next part we will probably be moving into an apartment. And I'm going to talk about the reasons why I've decided to move on from Port Promise. Port Promise we have been spending a lot of time in. I think this is part 10 or something of the new series. And some of you guys have asked if... because I've been asking in some of the videos and stuff, not so much these, but other videos, what you guys want to see on the channel. Currently we're in the middle of playing The Last of Us Part 2, but that has its own fan base that I don't really think it's connected to The Sims. I think a few of you guys enjoy both, but I don't really think there's like too much of a division here. And so the real question, I think, truly becomes, where are we evolving to? And overall, I have this one very specific story that I want to tell in Sims form through playing it, and I need to decide really early on if this is that story or if I need to start a second Let's Play. At this very moment, I think we are going to be starting a second Let's Play. Those characters and things will be coming out a little bit later on. It could already be out. I'm very, very excited to start it up and things, and I'm not going to try to overstart it as well. Sorry if you guys can hear the fan, it just turned on. Because I don't want to bear myself down to just that limited amount of story. And it's very simple. It's kind of like the Big Sister Challenge. I've done a series like it before on my channel and things like that. But now let's get back to Port Promise. So like I said again, we spent 10 days here. We have tried our absolute hardest to bring Port Promise into the best ecosystem of its prime. And I honestly do believe, even though it's not the best. Oh my gosh. Never mind. I was about to be like, we've done what we could. That was my speech. Is we've hit it. We've hit the mark. I don't think we can get better than this. Yeah, Jacob, I agree with that. So let's hope we get there. And if we end up doing get there into the next eco footprint, I don't actually know what happens. But I'm very, very excited to find out. And then I can show you guys where we're going to be moving to. I did, however, go ahead and turn off the power to this particular lot. I don't think she can use that. Yeah, I didn't think so. But with that being said, she does have schoolwork and stuff. We moved Jeremiah in, by the way. I'm very, very excited. He brought in $15,000 with him, which is an amazing amount of money. I actually don't know if he works or not, but it's also, like, it's pretty chill. Ultimately, you know, we're going to hope that he works. So we're still in a neutral eco footprint. Oh, actually, no. Like, overall. But our lot is not neutral anymore. It's amazing. It's perfect. It's like the best lot it can be. But everybody else's lot, very interestingly enough, because it's still in that neutral eco footprint, is not the top-notch lots. some of these lots could be better with their eco footprints and stuff. And I really don't really know how to make every lot better. And so ultimately, we can't make this right here. Like this lot right here, we can make better. This lot over here, we're going to try our hardest. And same thing goes over here. I also want to mention that we're going to be putting in a new garden center down here. I've yet to decide if I'm going to renovate it myself. We're not going to really be, this is going to be our garden center, and so it will be something we'll be using throughout the series and throughout many generations to come if we want a garden center, so like it's a possibility. But I find it so interesting and so intriguing. But I'm very happy. We are, look at us. We're perfect. We're in the prime. We're ready to move. Well, that's great. That's great. We're going to go ahead and go to Brightchester since she is a student. I think we're going to go alone today. I think so. Today's going to be about, getting some exams done, presentations done, that type of thing. As we do have a busy week next week of classes, giving birth to babies, and starting sophomore, junior, the final year of college. I still do believe that eventually I think this family is going to end up in a certain place, which is why I just don't believe this is the storyline I want to go for it. I still like the storyline that we're going with. I still like the idea of maybe she's jumping around between these relationships and she doesn't really know which one is her relationship, and she could end up on her own, which is a part of the other storyline, which we'll get into, and things like that. But I'm curious to see. I'm also very, very interested to see how everything plays out. I think we're gonna come over here, and it's really early in the morning, which is really, really good, so that makes me pretty excited. We're gonna actually write our term paper. We're gonna satiate. I think there actually is a dining section in here. That's not this place, but either way, it's all good. She is pregnant. She's having a hard time. But ultimately, I'm so very excited for the series and things. But I think we've been posting 3 days a week for the series for a little bit now, and I think it's time to move to a 2-day schedule and open up a new realm of Let's Plays, which will eventually take over into a 3-day realm of Let's Plays until we move on to another Let's Play, and so forth and so forth. Ultimately, I would say here within the next few weeks, we should be getting an announcement for the next, whatever it might be, game pack or stuff pack. Game packs are the only ones I do limit myself to a 10-part series of for gameplay if necessary. So if I still don't believe it's necessary, we'll skip it. Like Parenthood, I didn't think was a necessary series. I still did it, but I didn't think it was necessary, and I actually really reflect back on that series not kindly. So Angelina, like I said, has moved in with her boo, Jeremiah Glass, who does not have a job. Oof. Oh. Yeah, we're fine. And I do believe we're going to get him into the programming career, so we're just going to bring him here for a minute. Oh, actually, we might have him take little Winston to the vet. It's probably something that needs to happen. But I think we're going to go ahead and jump into a programming career, as I think that's something he would really, really excel at and be really, really good at and things. And once again, I want to know you guys' opinions on Jeremiah in particular. Do you like him? Are you not for him? If you do like him and if this is exactly who you think she should be with, I want to know why, or whatever the reasons might be. I'm curious to see, and I would love to know in the comments down below you guys' opinions on this matter, of just because I just find it to be very intriguing, because I don't believe, just like we've been talking about, that I don't know if he is the right guy. I don't know if anybody's the right guy, and I think that's just me being maybe possibly a little biased and stuff because of the fact, or the because of who it is and stuff. But I'm not really sure. I would be honestly really super curious to know. And who knows? Actually, who knows? We could have already started the series, or we could be starting the series on Friday. Ooh, that could be really fun, ending it here and not really knowing. Ooh, I'll keep that in mind. For sure. For sure, for sure. So we are definitely going to be putting out a cast video for these characters. And I can definitely work on it. And if we can get it out by Friday, that'll give me a few days. So, ooh, maybe new series on Friday? I don't know if we're going to call it or not. It definitely has a very, very strong influence on where it's coming from, but I'm not really sure how we're going to connect it and in general and things like this. And yeah, I'm also a little nervous that you guys are going to think it's like a little bit, overdone or something. I don't know. Either way, I'm super duper excited. But for this, also, I'm very, very excited. We're just getting down to the more mundane things. And I think I'm just going to be really, really excited for once we move. And I personally, we're still going to be trying to work, since the whole point here is to really work on that eco meter and things. And that's something we're totally going to be doing inside this apartment, which I'll show you guys here in a minute. This episode might be a little bit shorter. Who knows, it could be 15 minutes long, it could be 40 minutes long. I really just don't know. We're going to do the expensive treatment for sure, because it's Winston. I love Mia Winston. I really do hope she's working on that paper. I don't know if she is though, but I would really love it if she is. He only has 3 days left to live. Oh, are you guys going to experience his death? Oh, maybe because her birthday moved. When is your birthday? Not for another 14 days. That's 7. Should be somewhere around here. Weird. Maybe we'll pop up eventually. I do find it odd. My phone dinged. Oh. That's what it was dinging about. Okay. Well, I think now what we can do is we can switch back control over to Angelina. I don't know. It's a weird part. I'm sorry for that. And then I'm going to show you guys the apartment. Like I said, we have moved in a family, which you guys can check out the cast for. That reminds me, I will get the photo so I can make a thumbnail for it. Since it's been out for like a week, I still have yet to make a thumbnail. And I'm taking you guys' consideration as some of you guys have asked for a much more like grounded create sim videos on my channel. Some of you guys have asked for a much more grounded, just in general, speed builds or things like that. And these are all things I am thinking about. And of course, anything else I've talked about, I would also totally be down to go over. But my main question, I think a bigger question I'm having right now for you guys in particular, is what in the series would you guys like to see? I'm not having like any problems. Ooh, do you wish to look happy as I do? Well, you have this power. Spend once a million and don't delay happiness. Okay. Let's see here. I don't know. Do I feel happier? Happy Sim. Getting once a million. Angelina thinks she might feel a little bit happier after spending its million to a person that just called. Maybe, sort of. Not really. And so, my question to you ultimately is, what would you guys are expecting for this series? Where do you want to go? How far do you want to go into the next generation? I knew right away that I wanted to experience the 10th generation with you, if that's some aging up and growing out of. I'm not entirely sure, and I definitely don't really know war arrangements. Oh my god. Yes. Honestly, if I wasn't doing Eco ISL Let's Play, she would so be up a 4 arrangements ass. But we are doing Eco ISL, so sorry we had to decline. It sucks, because I think that's a perfect job for her, but yeah. I would love to, I don't know what else. I would love to know, like I said, in the comments, basically, what you guys are feeling. You guys can hear me, dog. Okay, so we're going to be moving over into the Stone Street apartment number 4, which I don't believe I renovated yet. I will have to look and see. But we also have the Reyes family, which is my brand new family that I'm obsessed with. that does have the criticism and stuff, which I'm very, very excited about to get that thumbnail out for you. So sorry. But we're moving into this apartment, into a 3-4 bedroom apartment. There's plenty of space to make it into a bigger apartment. I do want to focus more on barricading and those generalistic things, but also try to figure out what we're going to do with this space. And I'm very, very excited to see our new Grimm's Quarry, which is when Prosper Arnold Grimm's founded his famous rock quarry in Evergreen Harbor. He could hardly have predicted the little suburb that would spring up around it decades later. Today, a cozy set of home apartments and spaces for the community uses sits in the shadow of the walls in a striking white stone. I'm very excited to play in this world. I'm already playing in this world technically, as we do live in one of the apartments already. But I'm so excited to figure out, what's different about Grimm's Quarry and not living on, the water in the boating sections and things like that. Before we move over into the last section, and we are going to be living in all 3 sections so we can see them. The last section will be house-based, so we're going to be living in, like, what we're living in now, into an apartment, and then back into a house. And yeah, I would love to know, like I said, in the comments down below, on what you guys would like to see from this channel. Not from this channel, that's fine, if that's something you guys are interested in requesting down below, but also what you guys just would personally really, really enjoy to see in this particular series, and that way I can keep it oriented gold. I know, we really want to see what the fabricator looks like, with fabrication skill for really high levels, and I do have some ideas if we do get there. Maybe building a whole house out of fabrication materials is something I'm really, really interested in, and things like that. Those are obviously things I really, really do enjoy, and things I do want to focus on. But there's anything specifically, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to know, and I would love to see your guys' comments down there. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys did, please leave me a big fat thumbs up. Sorry if it's a little shorter. It's a little weird. I'm not pausing anymore due to some audio issues I've been having. So yeah, we're just gonna do it the way it is. Alright, I love you guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. Do all the fun YouTube things if you want to. You don't have to. Free will is real. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you for watching.